Hello, hello, all my crafty friends. This is Angela, and I am coming back with a new series. So we are going to be doing a little golden book from start to finish. This one has seen better days, but we're going to put some book corners on it and put a fabric spine on it and all that good stuff. So it's going to look beautiful when we are done. I forgot to get something for my spine. So we are going to need something for that. And let me just look around here real quick. I know I have something here. You just need some cardboard. And I have this box from a printer paper box here, so I'm just going to use some of this. Alright, so we've got that. I'm going to put off to the side here until we're ready for it. So this is the book that we're going to do. It's going to have a puppy theme or a doggy theme, and this book is called The Pokey Little Puppy. It's a cute little story. This particular book is 1942, so yeah, it's got vibrant colors in it and no writing. It's in excellent condition for 1942. And then the paper pack that we're going to use is going to be this graphic 45 called Well Groomed, and it is such a cute paper pack. It also has kitties in it, but I'm going to mainly focus on puppies, but we may put a few kitties in there. So in the back of the cover, you get some templates, which is always cool. And then you get 2 sheets of each one. And I get my paper from ASCsupplies on Etsy. They also have a website, so I will link them below. So this is the one page, and then it's double-sided. So that's the back. And then it's got a lot of pretty florals, the reds, the blues, the yellows. And then that's the back of that one. And then here's some cutouts and some border strips. And it says forever. Love changes everything with a paw print. I think this paper collection is just so adorable. It really is. And then that's the back of that. It has like roses on it and paw prints. And this one looks like this. So you got the puppies and the kitties. And then the back of that one is just stripes. And then you have some more cut aparts here. And the back of that one is blue polka dot. It's a light blue with a dark blue background. And then you have a word show. It says catitude, puppy love, well groomed, pamper, puppy kisses, all kinds of little cute sayings. And the back of that is paw prints. They're like a cream color with a black background. And then you get some more cut aparts. You can't go wrong with graphic 45. And then the back of that is this beautiful blue floral. And then you get some paw prints and the different colors. As you can see, the color theme here is the yellows, the blues, the reddish orange, and the cream color. And then this one says the same things as the other sheet. Possum, my favorite people have paws, puppy kisses, hey fella, love wet noses, wagging tails, positively, perfect. And then the one that I got also came with some stickers. Oh, I didn't show you the back of that one. Oh, yes, I did. That was the back. Okay. So, some stickers also came with this paper pack. This is the collection pack, that's why. So you get these stickers here. I like the numbers, those are cool. And then you get these here. And then I also got the 12 by 12 patterns and solids of the Well Groomed collection. Again, on the back of the cover page, you get some templates. That's just Graphic 45's MO. They do that with all their paper pads. So this is also double-sided. So the first one we have is this orange speckle. And then on the back of that, you get this. It has a design on it. Looks like the camera's picking it up, but it's mainly orange. It's like orange floral and some swirls. So you get 2 of those. Then you get an orange paw print with the same background as the last one. Then you get this one with the words groomed, hot dog, DAWG, best of show. And then the back of that is just yellow, but it's the same design as the orange. And then you get the yellow floral. And the back of that is the same yellow. Then you get this black words with the cream color words. And the back of that is black with the same floral swirl pattern. Then you get some black paw prints with some words behind it. So that's cute. And that has the same black floral. And then you get the blue speckled with the blue floral. Maybe you can see it better on this blue. And the blue floral. And then a cream colored sheet, and then some more templates. You get a file folder template, a bookmark template, some tags. They call it a gift tag pocket, but it looks like a coin envelope. And then down there is a gift tag. So that's the paper we're going to be using. And then this is the book. So let's work on the book for a quick second. And then I picked out some pages and some other things that we'll look at in just a little bit when we get there. So first of all, with your book, you want to take off the gold strip. This one didn't have it, or I've already taken it off. I'm not sure which, one or the other. And then you want a pair of old scissors that you don't mind denting, or a pair of these flat pliers. They're flat. They use them in jewelry making. So this is to get the staple out, because when you take off that strip, oh, it has it on the back. So you want to take this off. Usually it's gold. This one is silver. We don't need that. So we want to take that off so we can get to the staple that's behind it. And all little golden books, as soon as you say all, there's going to be one that doesn't follow the all. But all the ones that I've worked with, they're all stapled. 2 staples, which I can't get this off of here. There it is. Alright, so I just want to expose that second staple right there. You can see that. And then we're going to take our pliers and we're just going to get underneath that and pull it up. And if you don't have these, you can just use a pair of scissors that you don't mind. Just be careful not to cut yourself, but I just take them and pry on it until it sticks up. And then I go around to the front and I push it on my desk to get it to go up a little bit. Okay, and then you can take these flat pliers and get up underneath there and just pull it out. It should come right out. Or you can use your scissors if that's what you're using. Get up underneath there and just grab a hold of it and pull it out. Some of them come out easier than others, but they will just pop right out. Okay, so after you do that, then you're going to open up your book and take your pages out. Well, this one, the pages are kind of glued in there. That's interesting. All right, so you can take your pages out, and they're going to be in signature form. Well, this is interesting. I've never seen one like this before. Usually they're in 2 signatures. So this one just has 3 pages. So we're going to do 3 signatures, I guess. We'll put 1 page in each signature. So what I'm going to do is keep it together. Oh no, wait. What did I do? It is 2 signatures. Okay. 3 pages each. Okay. That's what I thought. So 2 signatures, 3 pages each. Let me just make sure I didn't mess something up here. I don't think I did. Well, this has 4 pages. And this has 2, so I did mess something up here. Put up a sign. The sign said, so that goes with that. So this must go on top of this. Alright. Alright, so we're going to keep the story intact. So I'm just gonna... Okay, maybe... I'm gonna have to read through the story anyway to figure out the order of these pages because I think I messed them up, but that's okay. We're not ready for them yet anyway. We got to finish our book first. So I will do that off camera once we get there. Okay. So now we have our book open, and where the spine is right here, we don't want that anymore. Because see, it's flimsy and it's already fallen apart, so we can just rip that off. We don't want that. Okay, so that part of the spine, you can either cut it or rip it if your book is falling apart like mine. It always makes it easier when they're falling apart, doesn't it? So, and then I'm going to go in and just clean this up a little bit. Yeah, this book was a lucky find for it to be in such good condition, being how old it is. And you can kind of feel where the cardboard is. So you just want to cut along there on the front and the back. Clean it up so you got a nice even workspace. Okay. Somehow I missed that right there. So let's just go back in and cut that. So how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. Alright, so now what we need to do is make her spine. So for that, we are going to need some form of cardboard. Now this is pretty thin, so I'm probably going to put 2 or 3 of this together, but you just want it the height of your book. So I am going to go ahead and cut this box open. So that I have access to the cardboard inside. Okay. And I am going to use my cutter for this, but I'm going to get it cut off and ready for my cutter because I just want to show you guys what we're going to do here. So just get it to where you can get it inside your cutter. And if you just have this thin type of cardboard like I do, that's fine. You can just glue a couple pieces together. We like to recycle in this community. So I'm just using my Fiskars cutter here. And I'm just going to trim up the edge. So I have a straight edge to work with. Same over here. And most golden books are, I think, 7 7/8 long. So I know I have plenty of room here, and we will go ahead and measure that. Okay, so now let's measure our book. So our book is 7 7/8, which is pretty standard for a golden book. All right, so that is the line before the 8-inch mark, the big line before the 8-inch mark. You have 3/4, then you have 7/8. So we want our spine to be 7 7/8. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. 7 7/8. All right. And I think I'm gonna do I want a 2-inch spine or a 1 1/2? 1 3/4. Let's do 1 3/4. A 1 3/4 inch spine, because we're just gonna have 2 signatures. And I am going to, why does that look crooked? I don't know. I am going to cut 3 of these and put them together, I think. Let's see what 2 looks like. Somehow I got longer than my spine. I'm gonna have to trim it off a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3 with this and glue them together, because 2 is not quite thick enough for me. I like a nice thick spine. Somehow I got longer, so I'm just gonna go back in and go to 7 7/8 and trim off that little bit of extra there that I got somehow. So you should be the exact height of your book, which we are now. Perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to take my Fabri-Tac, if I can find it. Here it is. And just glue these together, one on top of the other. I think I'm gonna glue them like that. And you don't have to use Fabri-Tac. You can use art glitter glue. You can use whatever glue you have, PVC, glue. You just want to make sure you use a strong glue that's going to hold together, because this is your spine. Okay. Give that a good press. I like Fabri-Tac because it dries relatively fast, but it does give you time to adjust. Also, with art glitter glue, you don't get much time to adjust, so I don't use it too often. I use the Barely Art glue now, because it does have a cause that's close to my heart, with supplying cards to foster kids. And I have grandchildren from my husband's side of the family that are in foster care. So that's a very important cause for me. All right, so there's our spine. Okay, now we need to cover it in fabric to attach it to our bookends. And I did not choose a fabric. I should have done that before starting the video. Oops, avalanche. So let's pull out some fabric here and see what we want to use. So, our colors are orange, red, blue. Let's see. This has a lot of green in it. I don't think we have much green. There's some green, but not really. I was considering this. That's cute. Let's see what else we got. We don't need much. We just need enough to cover the front and back of the spine. This is pretty, but it's got like seahorses and stuff on it, so that will do. I think I have paw print fabric somewhere. That would be perfect. I might have to pause the video and go look for that if I don't see it here. Yeah, I don't see it. So I'm going to pause the video real quick and I'll be right back. I'm going to get that paw print fabric. Okay, well, I found it. Worked up a sweat in the meantime, but my gosh, I did find it. By golly gee, I did. I didn't think it wasn't looking good there for a minute. I looked through everything and then I found one more box. So we have this black and white paw print fabric. Uh-oh. It's got some stickers stuck to it. Well, we don't have to use that spot. And then I also have this fabric that says bow wow, woof, arf, arf, and it's the colors of the paper, and I believe I got this at Walmart some time ago. So oh, geez, sorry about that, guys. So I'm debating on which one I want to use. So maybe we'll use a combination of both. So our fabric spine is dry now, and that's a nice thickness. So let's see what it looks like. So if we do the black and white, we have that. Which I'm probably going to go like a 1/2 inch over on each side. So it'll be kind of like that. Very cute. Or this, and the only thing that I don't like about this is that it's white, so it's gonna show through. I think let's use the paw print one, and then maybe we'll cut that down the center or something. Okay, so where's that sticky strip? There it is. Okay, so we want to cut it. See, we did an 1 3/4 spine, 1/2 inch would be 2 1/4, another 1/2 inch would be 2 3/4. So we need to cut it at 2 3/4 inch, which is right there. 2 3/4. You know what? Let's just do 3. Make it easy. Alright, so I just snipped it, and now I'm going to tear it so it tears in a straight line. So we did an 1 3/4 spine, and I just ripped that at 3 inches. Well, that doesn't look very straight at all, does it? So much for ripping it straight. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, sorry. Goodness, I keep knocking the camera. I'm so sorry. All right, that's a little better. All right, so now we want to put that down like so and glue it. And glue it. Now I'm going to leave a little bit at the end here, maybe like 1/2 inch, to wrap it over so that the end has a nice neat edge. And just to be sure that we line up, I am just going to wrap this twice just to make sure I have enough. And I do, but it's too thin now because that did not rip straight. You see that? So we're gonna have to try this again. Let's try it on the other side. All right, I guess I have to cut it straight for it to rip straight. All right, 3 inches. Let me just use my mat here. 1, 2, 3 is right here. Okay, I think it's still ripped crooked. All right, so what we're gonna do is just cut it. Along this line here. Hopefully you won't have this problem with your fabric, and your fabric will cooperate with you, unlike mine. But there's always a way around things, right? Okay, I think that's about 3 inches all the way down. Looks good to me. All right, so let's again make sure that we have enough fabric to wrap around, and we do, and it looks even. We are good. All right, let's start gluing. Okay, front, back, spine. Now, you could strengthen this with some Tyvek, which I think I'm going to do. So I'm going to get a piece of Tyvek envelope. Where did I put my Tyvek envelope stuff? All right, I'm gonna put you on pause 1 second while I grab that. Okay, so you want to make sure you're using an envelope that's been mailed, that's not new from the post office. So that's what we've got here. And I am just going to cut a strip for the front and for the back. Sorry for the noise. I thought if I ripped it, it would be better and faster, but it was very noisy. All right, so I'm going to use my paper cutter, and we are going to cut 7 7/8. And 3. No, let's do 2 1/2. The reason I'm saying do 2 1/2 is because you don't want it overhanging your fabric. Just in case my fabric is a little short, that's perfect. You just want to strengthen it where you're going to sew in your signatures. So we need one for the front and one for the back. So one more at 2 1/2 should do it. Okay. All right, so let's glue this down. Let's make sure we're straight. Okay, another thing with the spine is you want to leave just a little gap, maybe like 1/8 of an inch gap between your spine and your book cover. And that's so when you're folding it in, it will fold in without any problems. And this Tyvek, gluing this on too, is going to help hold our book plates in place. Okay, so let's line that up. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's homemade. Just pat it down, and then I'm going to use my card and just smooth it on down. If you have any extra, you can just clip it off. Okay. And I think I do there, so flip it over. And then you can readjust a little bit if you need to. Scully just came in. Hi, Scully. You being a good boy? He said he being a good boy. And my husband's awake. He came to tell me Daddy was awake. Okay, so there we have it. All right, so see now, because we left that little bit of space, we can fold it without any problems. All right, I do have a little bit of overhang there, so I am going to trim that as best as I can. Our fabric will cover that up for the most part anyway. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a second. Just press it down a little bit more. Okay, so while that's drying for a little bit, I am going to make a template for our signatures. So we want our template to be 7 7/8. And 1 3/4 wide, same size as our spine. Okay, and we're going to have 2 signatures. So what we want to do, and I wish I knew where my Tim Holtz ruler was, because that one is easy to use to find center, but I don't know where it is at the second. So grab a pencil, and half of 1 3/4 is, what is half of 1 1? What is half of 1 3/4? 1.75 divided by 2 is 875. 5/8. No. 7/8. 7/8. All right, so 7/8 is our halfway mark. So we're gonna mark our, all right, halfway at 7/8. And draw a line. This is just how I do it. This is not necessarily the only way to do this. And if you have a better way of doing this, by all means, feel free. All right, so now we have our center point, and we want to go I would say about 1/2 inch. So we're going to go to 3/8. I'm sorry, no. Line up your center point at 1 inch and go to 1/2 and 1/2. Okay? And do that, and to find the center here for our center hole, let's just say it's 8, so we're going to go 4. And we're going to go, oh, let's go about 1 inch down. Sorry. Wow, I'm right at 1 inch. And 1 inch from the top. I mean, and 1 inch from the bottom. And you always want to mark your template top and bottom, so you know. All right, so line it up again at 1 inch. Go to the 1/2 mark and the 1/2 mark. All right, so there's our template. So this is where we're going to draw our holes. We don't need this center line anymore. So we're going to do our holes here and here. Okay. When we get to that point, that's going to be our template. So let's see if we're dry now. Yep, feels pretty dry to me. Looks good. We've got some tie-back on both sides. All right, well, let's do our fabric. What did I do with my fabric? Is this it? Yes. All right. So again, we're going to leave a little, let's go to the front. Let's do the front first. So we're going to leave a little bit hanging on the bottom. Then we're going to put our fabric, then we're going to flip over, bring this little bit that we left hanging up, so we have a nice clean edge there. Bring this down to meet, and then we're going to cut it. Okay, if you want, you can bring it up a little bit more and make it meet more towards the middle. It's completely up to you, however you want to do it. I don't think that that's necessary, and it gets kind of bulky to poke your holes through. So I just leave a little bit at the bottom. Okay? All right, so let's get to gluing that. And I put the glue... Alright, I was just making sure I was recording. I wasn't sure if I pressed record after. I put the glue on the book, not on the fabric. So I just go put this here like this so you can see where you need your glue. And we're probably going to put some lace on this too, because why not, right? Alright, so you want to make sure you put enough glue to hold everything down. And I also put some glue up here. Okay, because you are going to be wrapping that around. So you do want glue up here so that it's nice and stuck down. Alright, here we go. Position it where you want it. And then smooth her out. All right, then flip it over and do the same thing. Put your glue. You want it to be even on both sides as best you can. Doesn't have to be perfect, because nothing's perfect when it's homemade. Make sure you get at the bottom there where your fabric's gonna wrap over. Okay. And if you get a little too much on the side, don't worry about it. It's going to dry clear. Okay, so pull that up. Okay. Bring this down. Smooth it out. Get it straight. And mine is not even here at the bottom, so I'm going to adjust real quick. There we go. Just make sure I didn't mess things up on this side. Nope, looks good. Okay. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. Okay. I got a little extra glue there, so I'm just rubbing it off. Okay. All right. Let me just cut this string hanging here. All right, so now we got our spine all nice and wrapped. Now we just need to go here and cut this. Now I go up a little bit right to the edge and just cut it straight as you can, and then just stick her down. You know what would be cute is this other fabric. Where'd it go? Here, maybe along the edge. But anyway, that's what it looks like. Isn't that adorable? Yes, I do think so. It came out so good. Alright, so we'll probably use some lace on the edge there. I like lace on my fronts, and maybe some on the inside, but I want to use this maybe a little bit on the inside. I was thinking down the spine, but now I'm not thrilled about it. Okay, we'll use it somewhere, maybe in a fabric flip or something. Alright, so the next step that I would like to do while we're waiting for glue to dry is put our corners on. Now, I have some Tim Holtz corners, but they're a little big, I think, for this. I think I would like a medium size corner. I've got real little ones and I've got medium size ones. So I think we're going to go with that. Let's just take a look and see what we think. So this is the medium size there. And I think that is good. Or we can do the big Tim Holtz ones. Yeah, I think I just like the smaller ones. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the medium size ones. Alright, so you need 4 of those. I'm gonna put these away. Okay. These real small ones, I like those for like sack journals. Something real thin and small. Those work perfect for that. Oh, I got 5 out. I only need 4. Alright, so next is going to be that. So if you have these flat pliers, these work great for putting on book corners too, but again, you don't need them. You can just use regular pliers or your fingers. Okay, so now what we want to do is just put a little bit of glue on our corner, front and back. I've seen a lot of people put the glue inside the book corner. I don't like to do that because then it squishes out everywhere. So if you just put a little bit on your book and then just squeeze down on your corner. I'm having a little bit of difficulty here for some reason. Let me try a different corner. That one did not work very well. Should just be able to squeeze down on it and it stay put. That one was all over the place. Sorry, that second one worked a lot better. Okay. Sorry guys, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just squeezing it down over the book edge. I don't like the fact that it's sticking up like that, but I guess that's the way these are. Or maybe we will use the Tim Holtz ones because I'm not liking those. I don't like the way they're sticking up. We'll use those for something else. Alright, let's pick 4 of the same color. So since our spine is black, let's go with the darkest color, not the silver. And we'll save these for another time. I don't know what's going on with those. Trial and error, trial and error. If you don't like something, do something else, right? Alright, so let's put our glue back on our book like we did before. Front and back. I'm just putting glue for the book edge corner to stick to. Okay, and then we're going to put the corner on the edge, press down. And then we want to just, while holding the book down, press down. And then take our pliers and just push it down as far as it will go. So, you know, that worked a lot better. I don't know what was wrong with those other ones. so we won't worry about it. We're just going to use these. Okay, one done. Next, top corner. So we're just going to put our glue on the corner, front and back. And then our book corner goes on like that. And then you just press it down. And then take your pliers and just squeeze it shut as best you can. Okay. They don't look bad at all. I was just looking for like some other kind of look, but it's okay. Go with the flow, right? Those other ones didn't want to work right, so. Alright, so now we're going to put glue here. Just follow the same procedure as we did on the front for the back. Take your pliers and squeeze it down. And then our cover will be just about done except for the lace that we're going to choose. But we can always do that last. And then the next video we will pick out our pages, sew in our signatures, and start decorating maybe. Alright, so there is the pokey little puppy cover. I'm real happy with the way that turned out. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.